Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. I am feeding calves this evening. I have my little musketeers following, little kittens. They are so people friendly, it's not even funny. They love attention. But I am hauling another little cart full of milk to the old barn because we have some overflow again. So we had to group up some steers in order to have enough room. And we've got the little peanut gallery in the background. So everybody is hungry. It's time to eat. So I'm feeding the steers first today. And there they are. That's another wild cat that we have here. Everybody's excited? Yes, good. Don't spill. Okay, guy, you gotta go around. You should be getting it by now. So we have this little dude here. He's a lot slower of a drinker. So we've been giving him a separate little bucket for him to drink from, and he's doing pretty good so far. So that's good. These guys all drink insanely fast, so he just needs a little bit of specific attention and then he will be okay. This is why we like individualized calf pens, because every calf drinks at a different pace. So in this group, we have two really big ones because they very obviously get all of the milk because they're the fastest drinkers. So this is not our ideal setup just because we can't give individualized care, but it works if you're able to catch them in time. So I am currently on my way to the vet because I am going to drop off a fecal sample. Evie is not doing worse, but she is not doing better, so I would really love to get some official answers. So I'm gonna see if I can get that done and back to me, like with results in a relatively quick fashion. It's like, I don't know. I know people can run their own fecals and stuff to figure out what's wrong with their goats with their own little microscopic tools, but I don't have those, so hopefully I can get an answer back today and then maybe run into the city tomorrow to be able to figure out what kind of deworming I'll need, if any, because I already have a couple different kinds. So answers are hopefully on the way. I'm done milking cows. I just got off the phone with the vet about an hour ago, and we talked about Evie and what the results were for her fecal test, and it turns out she has barber pole worms, which are like the worst kind of worms ever. So basically, Cliff Notes version of what she's got is a type of parasitic worm called a barber's pole worm. This kind of worm has a barb on the end of their head or whatever, or tail, and they scratch the intestinal lining until it bleeds, and then they suck up the blood, and that's how they thrive inside their host. So an animal that has a very high load of this kind of worm will eventually become anemic, which is in line with what I saw a few days ago with her FAMACHA score being very poor. So FAMACHA is a class of rating the inner membrane of an eyelid for a goat, and it ranges from 1 to 5. And obviously if it's very white, pale, it's anemic. So she was rating probably a 2, and that means that she is anemic. So I did start the anemic protocol like I mentioned last video with the red cell treatment. And so I'm just gonna give her a deworming that was recommended to me, and she's actually got an appointment tomorrow morning at 10:30 so that I can bring her in and see if the vet can do anything else for her in regards to critical care. So we're gonna get this girl back up on her feet, hopefully. She's been through it. So I'll show you guys deworming her and giving her all of the other little goodies that I've been giving her, and then yeah, I guess I will probably see you tomorrow, but for you guys it'll be a couple seconds. Yeah, that doesn't even smell like it tastes good. Hey. Okay, do you wanna wash a bit of that down? Up, okay. And some of this. So I'm gonna give her a thiamine injection again. She's been liking these less and less, so. Are you looking at the camera? You saying hi to the YouTubes? Yeah? You say, thanks everybody for thinking about me. Yeah. So like I mentioned earlier, I've been giving her calf manna just because it's a really great feed pellet that has a lot of nutrients and important components for animals to gain a bit more weight. Today I did run into Cowtown, which is a local feed store and animal care store. It's kind of like a pet store, but for livestock as well. So you can get all of your cat and dog supplies, rabbit food, chicken food. It's your one-stop shop for all things animals. So I went and got some dehydrated alfalfa pellets because the hay that we have is good, but you know, it's grass hay, it's not alfalfa. So I've been soaking some of these because they're kind of big. They're actually meant for horses. And I've been mixing that with beet pulp, which smells amazing, and it actually tastes pretty good if you've ever been a 4-H kid. It smells so good, it makes you so hungry. And I've been kind of soaking those 2 pellets in water and giving that to her as a treat as well, just for some extra energy. The alfalfa provides a little bit more calcium and fiber, and beet pulp just has a bunch of other extra things that are also good for her. So I'm just really working on boosting her immune system to make sure that she can get over this. But she is definitely looking more sprightly. Yes, you are. But yeah, I don't know what I expected to get back from a fecal exam, but it wasn't barber pole worm. Funnily enough, I don't know what I thought it was going to be, but it wasn't that. So I'm really happy that I ran that out to the vet today. And yeah, I can see the light at the end of this tunnel, thankfully. So I am I'm hopeful, and with the results that I'm seeing now, like her getting a little bit more perky, she's still really weak, but she's starting to do all right. So I'm such a weight lifted off my shoulders. So my car's a little messy, but we've got Evie in here. She's actually looking quite a bit better. Yes, you are, compared to the other day. But we're gonna go to the vet anyways. And she actually kind of likes car rides. I've had her moved back and forth between the dairy and my place, so she knows what being in the car is, and hasn't seemed to mind for any of the car rides, which is really funny to me. But yeah, off to the vet. So we just got back from the vet, and the prognosis is okay. She's still not out of the woods, but the vet said that I have been doing everything right, and that what I was doing, what I showed you all in the last video, is what kept her alive. So I'm really relieved about that. So there were a couple of little extra things that they recommended that I can do for her, which I will be doing. So yeah, it's just a long road to recovery now, because barber pole worms are apparently some of the most difficult ones to get rid of. So we're just gonna work on doing that. And I was actually really happy at the vet because she started chewing cud, which means that she is definitely feeling better, and that means she is eating. So we got some stuff to look forward to. We've got a little bit of a road of recovery ahead of us, but it's, you know, it looks better than the other day. So I don't like speaking too soon, but I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay. Here we have Evie again. She's doing actually quite well. I don't have to give her thiamine anymore. I am going to be giving her some oral glycol instead. But I think that's where I'm gonna sign off for tonight. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please like and subscribe and share it with a friend, and I will see you all in the next one. Hopefully with an even healthier Evie to show you. And a little PS. Thanks for all of the positive thoughts and prayers that you guys sent our way. They definitely helped.